coaster, some of you, screaming like crazy with your hands in the air. Thank you so much. I'm excited. We're back. That's why we're all excited. I'll tell you what, it feels good to be back. Thanks for being here. Welcome back to you as well. This is our first show of the second season, and just so you know, I'm telling you that it's not a rerun. Unless it is. I don't know. I mean, they'll rerun this at some point, and then you'll say, what are you talking about? It is a rerun. But I'm standing here right now saying it's not a rerun. But unless you're seeing it for the first time, it's not a rerun to you. It's a rerun to some people, maybe. But right now, as I say it, it's not a rerun, but at some point it will be. But again, if it's your first time, it's not. Confused? Welcome to my world. All right, the point is we're back, and can you believe it? You know, when we started last year, I said this is going to be like a relationship. And it has been, and we're all still together. This is fantastic, and they say the first year is the hardest. And here we are starting our second year, so we've made it. It's not just good because we're starting our second year, but this is when the gifts start pouring in, because the first year is paper anniversary, and it gets better. Then this is second year, they say it's cotton. And, oh, the touch, the feel. And so in honor of that, all of you in the audience say we'll be going home with a Q-tip. And 100% cotton. Only the best for you, my preciousnesses. Preciousnesses. Preci. So yeah, paper, cotton, and really, think about it. Crystal is just around the corner. Yeah, she's my makeup artist. And anyway, so today, our first day on the air, and it's Labor Day. Yet no one works. So that's ironic. I think they should call it Ain't No Labor Day. But that wasn't on Alanis' song. But anyway, the only people working today are me and Tony and Jerry Lewis. We're the only ones. That's why they called me the hardest working lady in daytime television. And by they, I mean Tony and Jerry. And yeah. But they said it mockingly, not like they were serious, just in a sing-song way, dancing around me, poking me with a stick. But most people wouldn't start on Labor Day because, you know, they just wouldn't, but not us. We like a challenge, because most people are not home in front of their televisions. They're out romping and frolicking and picnicking and picnic-eye. But this is my picnic. This is, even if nobody else is working, I am. Even the cameraman took the day off. Thanks, Mom. I just couldn't wait to get back to work, and I couldn't wait to dance. Tony? That was scary for me to dance. I hadn't danced all summer long. How was that for you, Tony?
It was great. I'm so excited to be back.
Oh, I'm excited too. And I haven't danced all summer. That was crazy for me.
Wow.
I'm gonna be sore tomorrow. You have a little area to go out there and dance. We can watch you.
It's all changed. Look at that. I've got so much space.
You've got a little... There you go.
So I can do all kinds of moves.
Yeah.
Cool. Expansion.
And at some point, I'm gonna come up there and join you.
I'd love it.
I don't know when. I'm not gonna promise anything because I don't want it. You know, then you're gonna expect it every day, and I don't want.
Yeah. I would.
But that's nice. You got a lot of area, and what we
Yeah.
might do if next season we'll add a pole.
Then the tip jar has to come out again.
Yeah, you'll go home with a little cash. So you had a good summer?
I had a blast. It was really good fun.
Fantastic. We saw each other a few times during the summer.
Yes,
I enjoyed
we did.
it.
Yeah, it was good fun.
All right. And now we're back, and it's like we never left. That's what it feels like to me.
It's good to be home.
Oh, it feels really good to be home.
Yes.
Guess who's going to join us today?
Noah Wyle?
That's right, Noah Wyle. The adorable Dr. Carter from ER. Now, he's the only original. He's been on ER since the beginning. I believe he was delivered on ER. And then we've watched him grow up. Also, Kelly Clarkson is on the show. From American Idol. Kelly Clarkson, she's all grown up now. I like to say that about the young'uns. She's, how old is she? Isn't she young? She's in her 20s, so it's safe to say. You don't say that about like a Betty White, but you can say it about, oh, she's all grown up now. But when they're in their 20s and you watch them grow up, I'm sure she's completely different now. I don't know. She's got a new hit single, Breakaway, from Princess Diaries, too, that she's going to be singing for us, and she sounded great in rehearsal. Really, really great. Now, here's the deal about the Riff Raff room. We're going to make some changes this season. I want you to check out our new renovated Riff Raff room back there. Look at that. New renovated Riff Raff room. I'd like you to say that 10 times fast. So here's the thing about the Riff Raffle, because we still have the luxury box, and we're going to bring people into the luxury box from the Riff Raff room, but we now have rules. And there's no more menu, no food this season. Our caterer quit because it was just too hard to make a living with one cheese plate a day. And also, because there's so much show, from now on you'll have 20 seconds to tell me whatever you want about yourself, but if you run out of time, then you can see me after the show and then we'll chat. But 20 seconds, and also I think it goes without saying, no smoking and no chewing gum in the luxury box. And now let's see who's going to get to come up here from the Riff Raff room. Oh, that's a sign. It's Yvonne Mercado. Yeah. Oh, fantastic. Look, you didn't really wear the running shoes for the Riff Raff. Well, you made it. Have a seat. You don't have to, or whatever you want. Yeah, and we don't even have water or food for you. You must be thirsty now after all that.
That's okay. I'll just be here and I'll pant.
Yeah, okay. Good. All right, well, listen, you have 20 seconds. Wait till the clock starts, and then you can tell us whatever you want about yourself. Go.
I had a feeling I would fall. That's it.
All right, fantastic. So we actually don't need, how many seconds was that? 4 seconds. So from now on, you've set the limit.
Okay.
4 seconds everybody will have.
Sorry, everyone.
All right. Yeah, all right.
Get in line sooner so you don't have to.
Where do you live?
I live in Temecula.
Temecula, and what is your...
All right, Temecula.
The whole canyon is here.
Yeah.
And
You should have carpooled.
Yeah.
It would have been a lot easier.
yeah, well, we send a bus every day, probably. That's what it is. And
I missed that
well,
bus.
You missed the bus? Obviously, you're in the Riff Raff room. You weren't here on time. And so, what is your name?
Yvonne.
Yvonne. That's right. I called it.
Yeah, you did.
All right. The next question was, who's the president? I was just making sure you were okay. All right. Now, you know what? It seems like a lot of people over the summer missed us because we received 40,000 emails over the summer, and that's great. A lot of the emails complained about the reruns. 40,000 of them. But we did receive this one email that I will read to you from Patty Abrams from Melville, New York. Hi, I really enjoy the show. Thank you so much for showing repeats. I only started taping the shows since February and March. This past week, I've enjoyed catching up on the shows that I missed. Would it be possible to broadcast earlier shows like back in the beginning, September? Thank you. Well, Patty, we like to reward positive feedback, so here's a rerun for you right now. Well, thank you so much for showing repeats. I only started taping the shows since February and March. This past week, I've enjoyed catching up on the shows that I missed. Would it be possible to broadcast earlier shows like back in the beginning, September? Thank you. When something's that good, we're not going to wait for reruns. We're going to do that throughout the season. If something's good, we're going to repeat it right away. I'm not going to make you wait. I say if we have the technology, we're going to use it. And that's another thing. That brings me to this. This season, here's what we're going to do, too. There's a lot of special effects. People seem to... I've watched what people are going to see at the movies, and people like special effects. So here's the deal. Do you see, what is it, the movie, the Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon? I didn't, but I heard it was great. So here's what we're going to do, because people seem to like that. So watch the... Oh! Woo. I can just... And if I don't like what I'm wearing, I can do that, like that's a don't, like that. Oh, I can write somebody's name. Isn't that exciting? Right. Woo! I can make it disappear. Look. And then I can do lipstick if I have to. I can put a bow tie on, suspenders, a hat. Well, we're out of time. A parrot on my shoulder. Oh, man, that's a lot of work for Labor Day. All right, here's another thing, too. Well, since it's Labor Day, we thought we'd show you, over the summer, there was some labor that went on around here. And our music producer, Jonathan Norman, his wife had a baby, and Louise is her name. And here's the little tiny baby. Finn Douglas Norman. He was born June 6, 12 ounces and 21 inches. No, not 21 pounds. 8 pounds, 12 ounces. It's our first show. I haven't. Anyway, it weighed like a bunch of pounds, and it 21 inches and 3/4 inches long. Why all the statistics? How wide was he? Does anybody know that? All right, that's a cute little baby. That's a cute, cute little baby. And let's put a hat on him. And then we have our production coordinator, Christine Grostefan. She gave birth to a girl, Emily Taylor Grestefan, same last name, odd. June 23rd, and the baby weighed 8 pounds, 5 ounces. And this baby was 19 inches long, so obviously the other baby wins. Look at that face. Oh, that baby is milk drunk. Cute. That's a cute little baby. All right, so then our audience department, Naomi Lindblom, had a baby, and a little girl, Daphne Ann, no last name. Look at that. June 23rd, 9 pounds, 2 ounces, 21 inches long. Isn't that cute? Looks a little like a German chancellor. Hey, when we come back, Noah Wile's going to be sitting here, I hope. Over the past 10 years, our first guest has gone from medical student to chief resident on NBC's Emmy Award-winning drama ER. Take a look. Please welcome back to the show, Noah Wyle. Trash. You put it in your pocket?
I'm going to take it home with me.
That's fantastic. Thank you for doing that. That's sweet. And thanks for coming back on
My
Labor
pleasure.
Day. You're our first guest on our second season.
I am truly honored to be here.
Well, have you been a first on a second before?
No, I've been a last on a first, though.
Really? I've been a, yes. Now, how, ER's been on 11?
We just came back to start our 11th season.
11 years. Yeah. That's amazing. And you're the only original?
I am, in a sense. Sherry Stringfield left for 5 years and then came back to the show, so I'm the only one that's been there for the full 11 years. Yeah.
Wow, good for you. And you know what that means. I know what that means. There are perks in that. That's right.
Yeah.
What kind of perks?
The perks. The perks are, you know, you learn the medicine better than most people, so the technical rehearsals take less time. Every year my trailer gets 6 inches longer.
And by trailer.
That's about it. You know, the secret to your success is to keep the actors hungry and keep them humble and constantly sort of grateful for the opportunity to apply their trade. So there aren't a lot of perks around there.
Yeah. Well, that's fantastic that you stayed, though, and you must really enjoy it. And like you said, there's now less time to study. You know all these.
I do. It's the people that keep me around there. I still have some of the greatest relationships with both people in front of the camera and behind the camera. And every year the cast keeps changing, which keeps it fresh. New audience that hasn't heard the old jokes, so you know, where more attorneys rolling their eyes at my stories, Parminder Nagar's never heard of before. So it works out great.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
All right.
Like you have a new guest
that's
coming,
right.
so.
Yeah, but then other people witness it. I can't do the same thing. It's not that
true.
easy for me. So now, the medical jargon, do you all of a sudden have new words that you have to use, or you basically, are there any new words now?
I don't think they're coining any new words.
So you've used if you see something, you right away know how to pronounce it?
Pretty much. Pretty much. Well, the same procedures pop up again and again. There's only so many things you can do in an emergency room.
That's what I'm thinking.
And we've done them all many times.
Oh, so. I should mention, Noah delivered all those babies I was showing you.
No, it is a trip to think that the baby I delivered in the pilot is 11 years old now, you know?
Really?
Yeah, of course, yeah. He was only 8 weeks old when we covered him up with cream cheese and jelly. And
I was wondering, that must be so weird that there's a baby that you're putting stuff all over.
It's horrible. You know, these women give you their baby. I mean, you know, we take very good care of your children when you give them to us. I promise we do.
But it's a brand new
But we
baby.
do slather them up with the most slippery stuff, and then we put on rubber gloves, and then you hand the baby to somebody who has no kids, who has to hold the umbilical cord to their stomach and go, "Whoa, hey!" Congratulations. It's
Oh, man. How is that 11-year-old in therapy right now? The one that you...
Probably.
So, all right, so you could have actually... your wife had a baby 2 years ago?
Yes, well, almost 2 years ago. He'll be 2 in November.
And so you knew what was going on when you were in there?
Yeah, one of those situations where ignorance is bliss, you know, where you know just enough to know that you really don't want to know anything. You just want to be a complete layman in those situations.
Did you want to just jump in and help him?
Yes and no.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, every blip on the machine and you're looking around really, it was a very intense experience, but incredibly beautiful. And we have the most remarkable, almost 2-year-old son to show for it. So
Really?
I'm glad I stayed out of the way and let the professionals handle it.
So you have a 2-year-old, and you have, this is incredible, because I always talk about how much I love animals and I would like to have a lot of pets, but you have 24 pets?
Probably more than that if you count every chicken.
So and are they, well, you know, we have to take a break, but because I actually can't remember the names. I have 3, and I can't remember the names sometimes.
Oh, I know all the names of my animals.
You do?
Every single one of them.
I'm quizzing you when you come back. You have a commercial break to memorize
All
the
right,
names.
I need the
We'll be right
flashcards.
back with Noah Wyle right after this. We're back with Noah Wyle. All right, so I can't believe you're gonna. We have pictures of your pets on the looky-loo here, and as soon as one comes up, well, who's that?
That's Ernie.
Okay, next.
Bert.
You could be saying anything. All right, go ahead.
Little May.
Little May, keep going.
Maggie.
Next.
JJ.
Yes.
Buck.
Yes.
Charlotte.
Yes. Tito.
Sure.
What's his name?
Charles.
Charles.
Unnamed chicken. Rooster.
Rooster.
Harriet. Chester.
Chester.
Henry.
Henry.
Hamilton.
Hamilton.
Lulu.
Uh-huh.
Pedro. My son Owen.
Owen. Look at that.
I can show my face on the farm again.
Yeah.
I know everybody's name.
Can you imagine if you knew all except your son's name? Then you, what's that kid's name?
The one on 2 legs.
That's cute. All right, so, and you have a movie coming up, The Librarian.
Yeah, on TNT in December.
All right.
What I spent my summer doing, yeah.
And where was that shot?
We were shooting in and around Mexico City, all over Mexico.
And we have a clip?
We do. This is a clip. I'm auditioning. I'm applying for a new job to be the librarian, which is a very exalted position, and Jane Curtin is putting me through the paces in this clip.
And you're very smart.
I'm the smartest man in the world.
We should know that coming in.
That's, I guess,
because people are going to look at this going, how would you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do that in an audition.
Took rehearsals.
All right, let's see it. ER premieres Thursday, September 23rd at 10 o'clock on NBC. Also look for Noah in the Librarian December 5th on TNT. We'll be right back after this. Don't go away. And now it's time to play a little game we like to call, pardon me, are these your sunglasses? One thing became very apparent last season is that I instinctively know what sunglasses belong on what people's faces. And it's a gift, and I'm not going to waste it. I've never met these 4 people before, and I've never met these sunglasses before. I will now use my special gift to match the sunglasses to their owners. To add to the challenge, we've added 2 pair of sunglasses that does not belong to any of these people. Don't try this at home. I'm a professional. What? 1 extra pair? Well, that's not difficult. All right, this will be a cinch. All right, I have 3 rounds to figure it out. With each round, I'll have less time to make a match. It sounds easy, but is it? All right, and your name is?
Janelle.
Janelle, and I'm Ellen. How are you?
Hi.
Nice to
Fine.
meet you. Janelle,
Thank
what do you do?
I'm a retired. I'm retired from LAUSD in management.
You sound
And
very confused about it.
No, I'm a grandmother.
Uh-huh.
Can I say hi, Tyler?
Yeah.
And Nicole.
Hello, Tyler, Nicole.
It's Bubba.
It's Bubba. All right, and your name is?
Hi.
Hi.
Sharon.
Hi, Sharon. And what do you do?
I am a nursing student
Uh-huh. Here in California?
here in Long Beach, yes.
Fantastic. Well, good for you. And
Thank you.
any grandchildren?
No grandchildren, but I have 2 kids.
I know. I was just trying to.
Well, do I get to say hi?
Yeah. No. Okay. What are their names?
Hi, Kayla and Justin.
Hello, Kayla and Justin. I always like to knock on the TV because it confuses them.
That's.
Okay,
I like that.
Add that at home. You go.
I will try that.
And when they. All right. And your name is?
Heidi.
Hi, Heidi. Heidi.
Hi.
Heidi. And what do you do?
I stay at home with my 20-month-old twins.
20-month-old twins.
Yes.
Oh Lord, that's trouble.
Yeah. Hi, Logan and Bailey.
That's a. What are their names?
Logan and Bailey.
Logan and
2
Bailey.
girlies.
Oh man, how do you keep up with that?
I don't know any better. They're the
Yeah.
only 2 I know.
Wow, that's amazing. And your name is?
My name is Leah.
Hi, Leah.
Hi,
and
Mom.
any kids?
No children. Moved out here from Brooklyn, New York, 8 months ago.
What do you do?
I'm staying at home right now. I'm looking for a job.
Okay. Well, say hi to Logan and
Hi,
Bailey.
Logan.
Megan.
Bailey.
Hi, Logan. Bailey.
Hi, Logan and Bailey.
Okay. All right, fantastic. All right. I think now that I've gotten to know each and every one of you intimately, I will know exactly the sunglasses that belong on your faces. Can I have 30 seconds on the clock? Go. I don't even need that time. I think I'm fine. Stand up if I'm correct on any of them. 20 seconds on the clock, please. Stand on up, all of you. Oh. Oh! All right, have a seat. This is my final round. 10 seconds, please. So these are yours?
Are you kidding me with this?
I don't know. They're very fashionable. Let's see those on you. Yeah, all right, okay. All right. All right, each of you are going to get a pair of silhouette sunglasses. These actually are very stylish. What do you mean? Are you kidding me? Watch this. So anyway, each of you are getting the silhouette sunglasses. This is what Tom Cruise wore in his movies. That's how you play Pardon Me. Are these your sunglasses? Tune in next week when we play Pardon Me. Are these your pants? Kelly Clarkson joins me right after this. Don't go away. We're back with Kelly Clarkson. And so you're back from a sold-out tour with that Clay Aiken fella.
Yes.
How was
Something like
that?
him. No, it was fun. It was fun. He's a goober. Actually, I had dinner with him like last night. He is. You have no idea.
And by goober, you mean?
Goober. Like, I mean, nobody knows his personality, but he is hilarious. He's like smart, witty, funny. Like, he's just really.
And you traveled together on a bus?
Yeah, we shared the same bus just because we, we're both pretty anti-diva. So but it was kind of hard because at points I would be like falling asleep and he'd just be like, Kelly, and just start waking me up because he was awake. Yeah, that's not nice.
It's hard to sleep on a bus anyway, don't you find?
Not for me. I love the enclosed. I don't know if I'm like some kind of vampire. I love the enclosed space and like just dark. And
it is. It's like
it's like a coffin.
A curtain that closes, and you're just laying down like the luge. You're just traveling down the road.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So and why is he a goober? Like what kind of things is he?
Oh God. He's allergic to everything. Like all his fans know that by now. But yeah, he's allergic to everything. Air, like.
Air?
Nuts.
Wait.
He is.
He's not allergic to air.
No, shellfish. Hold on, let me go do it. He'll yell at me if I don't memorize it. It's like shellfish, mushrooms, nuts that grow on trees. And then you have to take a course because I rode with him on the same bus. And anytime you're near him, you have to know that you have to like shove this needle in his thigh. If anybody touches him with like that has touched nuts or anything, it's horrible.
Who walks around touching nuts?
Who walks around with that kind of? To say, but I'm going to keep him in. So many things, but I'm going to keep it family. So.
Oh, good. All right. Some of that will be edited. Listen. There's no transition, but you got a little puppy. Did you bring the puppy? Because he has a puppy, right?
That's why I got my puppy.
Did he bring a puppy on
He had Raleigh.
on
that's
the
his dog,
bus?
which now is fat. His dog is fat.
Yeah.
He feeds it too much. But mine is little and cute.
What
I
is
bought
yours?
A little tiny Yorkshire Terrier. Emma. Her name is Emma. She's so cute.
And how old is Emma?
She's like, what'd you say, 9 months?
You're
my friend's here.
Are you
sorry.
asking the audience?
Oh, I'm sorry. No, my friend's here, and she's actually the one who's helping me. I'm having a bit of a potty train training problem. Yeah, she
The
poops
dog
and pees
is, not
everywhere.
you. You're fine.
I know. Wait, yeah, not me.
Okay.
I'm wording everything wrong today.
So the dog is not potty trained at 9 months?
No, isn't that awful? I know, but okay.
At least
I have
it's a small
Like,
dog.
how am I supposed to like potty train it when I'm gone? I'm at the studio, and you can't take a dog that poops and pees everywhere at the studio, like pee all over their studio. You know, like, hey, I'm just making my place.
Yeah.
My mark.
Well, so the dog is tiny, so that's not a big problem, but it should be potty trained for sure by now.
It should be. It should be.
I know, and they told me, because you thought I'd have some kind of advice for you since I've had dogs, and I don't have, but what I do have is little diapers for the doggy, little Ellen underwear, and
God.
you just put it on the doggy, and then if it pees, it doesn't really matter.
Did you like have these made? Like, how
Yes,
are they?
little diapers for your doggy.
Oh
there-
my God, that's so cute.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of them in there.
But
so,
isn't that kind of nasty? Then they just like walk around in it. But I guess they won't
Well-
do it then until you take them out.
well, I wear them. I don't mind.
Well, I mean,
All right. No,
Thank you.
I do have some information for you because you should be able to potty train
I
your
know.
dog.
I'm horrible at it.
Yeah. No, it'll be better for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
then you don't step on it in the morning. You're like, ooh, presents.
Yeah. No, that's not good at all.
No.
No. All right. The dog will be fine. I
Yes.
promise you. You can log on to our website to purchase a copy of the Princess Diaries 2 soundtrack. Everybody in the audience is getting a copy today. And we'll be right back. Thanks to my guests Noah Wyle and Kelly Clarkson. Tomorrow, Reese Witherspoon and Brandy will be here. This is where we would usually do the big finish, but finish seems so final, and a lot of those finishes just weren't that big, let's be honest. So we're going to go into season 2 with a fresh new outlook, and from now on, we're going to call this part of the show, oh, and one more thing. So here to help me kick off the first installment, please welcome back Kelly Clarkson. All right. And Kelly, what is your thing?
I can do 3 little rolls with my tongue.
3 rolls of your tongue. Let's see it. And that's one more thing. Thanks a lot. We'll see you tomorrow.